Hello, CityBiz viewers. This is Julie Chase. I'm here in Washington, D.C. I have Chase PR, a public relations firm working here between D.C. and San Francisco and a lot of companies in between. One company I'm very excited about working with right now is AngeLink. And today we're going to have a fun interview with Gerry Poirier, who is the founder and CEO of AngeLink. It's a female-powered crowdfunding source that is really going to upend crowdsourcing and bring in a tough competitor to the existing industry. Welcome, Gerry.
Thanks so much, Julie. It's really exciting to be here. And hi to all the CityBiz viewers. It's an exciting day for AngeLink.
That's great. Listen, what initially prompted you to start AngeLink? Was it really a personal passion?
Yeah, I've been in finance for 20 years and truly the only woman sitting at the table in board meetings, in the United States and abroad. And I really wanted to bring innovation and impact to help women in a financial setting with things that matter most in life. So it really comes from a passion that I've had to make a powerful impact and help women with a fintech platform that could actually support and empower women. So that was kind of the genesis of how we got started. That's
great. So female powered is, to you, what makes your crowdfunding source so different from what's been out there to date?
So the key differentiators for AngeLink are really three pillars. One is security and safety. We wanted to bring kind of an innovative approach to crowdfunding because in peer-to-peer crowdfunding, trust and safety, security are the number one thing we wanted to nail down first. So we built a robust bank-grade payment transaction processing engine to create trust and safety across our entire community. So that's like one core huge differentiator is trust and safety. Second, of course, talking to women. Women are 70% of the market in crowdfunding. And it's really about time there's a platform that spoke to women with an authentic voice. So we think it's a huge opportunity. So engaging your largest market, if you've got 70% of your customers are women, why wouldn't you talk to women? And it's not only 70% of the fundraisers, but also the vast majority, over 70% of the donors are women. So number one, trust and safety. Number two, talk to your largest market, which happens to be women. And number three, making it fun and engaging and really powerful with a lot of very modern gamification tools that focus on improving the success of your campaign. And so I'd say those are the three triggers, the three, stools of the three legs of the stools that we really wanted to get right and that really differentiate our company.
So part of that gamification, I'm looking at your logo in the background. I think that's an angel there, and you've got some other merchandise I've seen that corresponds to that. Has that been a really good crowd pleaser?
Yeah, we wanted to create a lot of brand personality, and I think you could look at the competition in the market and argue it's not a lovable brand. It's kind of older technology, so bringing gamification, we created an adorable emoji character that's kind of our mascot. And we would compare ourselves a little bit to Duolingo. Duolingo is a green owl in the language learning space. They've got almost 500 million, maybe close to 600 million downloads for a mobile app. We wanted to create that lovability and within crowdfunding. So we have our adorable angel, and she's universal. She's really, really cute. People love her. And there's tools and templates and badges and rewards. We made it kind of a user journey. And gamification has actually proven to scientifically be attractive and really engage your audience where a black and white text just can't do that, and create that repeat engagement, which we think is a critical milestone for our company and for the industry, is to make it more engaging and fun to attract users that will tell their friends and make it a fun experience.
That's fascinating. And I know you also have 8 patents pending and you have AI involved in this. So it really does seem like it is the next level up in crowdfunding. and kind of the way to attract capital for the future. And wonderful that it is female powered. I believe almost all your staff is female as well.
Yep, we have 90% of our staff are women. And we just also want to say close to 80%, 79% are immigrants to this country who came, worked hard, built a life, have worked in technology, because as a technology company, we're very tech heavy and tech savvy group of people. And it is so joyful to have a female powered team that's 90% women, and the vast majority are, immigrants to this country who've really made a life for themselves here and are really living the American dream. And AngeLink is so excited to be able to empower them. So I think you also asked about, how we're unique and different as well. And I think bringing that female-centric voice to our audience, which is predominantly the 70% of the organizers in our crowdfunding space, peer-to-peer, are women, and making them feel safe, secure, in a community where it's all about raising money to help and support each other. Women are totally disenfranchised across the economic spectrum. Women are starting small businesses in the United States at a much faster rate than men. We're almost at 50-50 in terms of women ownership, but it's not a level playing field for a woman who wants to raise money. As you know, for her small business, women get 3% of venture capital money if they're trying to get a VC money for their technology or their company. Women are, I think it was in 2019, representing 29% of growth in terms of starting new businesses. So we think there's a tremendous gap in the market for women entrepreneurs, women starting a businesses, as well as starting a fundraiser for basic human needs, because your child needs a new wheelchair, or your sister's fighting cancer, or your husband needs help. So AngeLink is truly an exciting platform because it brings modern technology to help, basic human needs across, the spectrum of what people need kind of in their everyday lives. So it's a really exciting time for AngeLink.
That's great. And, with the push for inclusivity, I'm sure you're passionate about women and diversity on boards and everything that we're pushing forward with ESG and DEI. That's right in the sweet spot of what you're doing. Agreed?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you can get a lot more targeted as an ESG company. ESG, the social piece of ESG, we are bringing technology, innovation, mobile first, mobile centric, to solve basic human needs. On AngeLink, you can raise money for medical needs. You can raise money for emergencies. You can raise money for, your pet, your dog has cancer and needs treatment. Your roof blew off in a hurricane. You can raise money as a small business woman or man trying to start a business like a bakery. You want to buy that commercial oven. Where are you going to get the money? You can come to AngeLink and raise, $3,000-$5,000 to buy the commercial oven to start your business. So, in terms of social impact, that is what we do. AngeLink is this technology to help and support people. So, diversity and inclusion, our team is 100% diversified women across the gamut, powered by women. And, we're getting phone calls every day and emails every day. Women in every country want us to bring AngeLink to their country. That's
wonderful. That is really great. And I think you got out immediately behind Hurricane Ian most recently, able to help some people there. And I know you've been successful with a woman locally to you with breast cancer. So you're touching on all sorts of things in your localized communities, no matter where the community is. And to your point prior, it's also global, goes local to global.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. There was a really sweet women's clothing store here in Florida directly impacted, their community, of course, impacted by this, unbelievable direct hit with Hurricane Ian a few weeks ago. And they've raised in a few weeks almost $250,000, $225,000. So it just shows you the power of this technology as a payment system, because it's a fintech payment system that enables the campaign organizer, in this case the women's clothing store, to connect with their own community, use our Instagram, our TikTok, our social media, female-centric marketing engine, and raise, close to $250,000 to support victims of Hurricane Ian. And the other example you talked about, a woman named Katie, we were actually on ABC News a couple of weeks ago with her story, which was really touching. And it is, so rewarding to us that we can help and support our customers in this way. So Katie found out she had breast cancer. She needed, $3,000 or $4,000 to pay her medical bills. And within days, her community, the AngeLink community, was able to support her, and she raised her $4,000. It's exciting to know, and we're so pleased her cancer's in remission. We just have really seen the power of this technology changing people's lives.
And you're part of that. You, under AngeLink, you give away grants as well, don't you?
So we started a foundation, a 501c3 foundation called the AngeLink Community Foundation. And we have 6 pillars of giving. And within the context of our foundation, we give money away to fundraisers on our platform who've been validated and verified and vetted. And it's women supporting each other. Of course, in times of need, we go out to our community. So we've done Hurricane Ian grants. We've done $1,000 direct impact grants through AngeLink Community Foundation. We also just did, and we're wrapping up now, a women's small business initiative where we're giving away $1,000 grants to women business owners. We had hundreds of applications, and we gave away $5,000 grants to women businesses. And they are the lifeblood of the U.S. economy. Starting a business, growing the U.S. economy is really based on small business. So we have our AngeLink Community Foundation really built around core focuses for women, such as inclusion and diversity, women in STEM, teaching girls to code. We give away money and grants in those areas. We do homeless and single mothers and women. We do human rights and advocacy for women. So we're really pleased to be able to have this 501c3 charity, and we are supporting our own fundraisers with these direct impact grants.
Wow, that's really incredible. So you've really gotten a lot of traction in a short period of time. I think it's been about 5 months since you really opened the doors. How are you doing now on your users and tracking your success?
Well, it's been 2 years of stealth, 2 years of tremendous heavy coding. I'd say hard, very, very big barriers to entry in this space. That's why I would say there's a Coca-Cola and we're going to be the Pepsi. So we are, the second to market in a space that is enormously big and growing very quickly, has compounded annual growth rate of 18%. And crowdfunding is growing extremely fast. So we've been part of that. And I think people are coming to us and we're thrilled. We already have 16,000 users in under 5 months. We have, we're just hovering at the $1 million transaction processing threshold. We have over 50,000 followers on our social media channels. And our average transaction size has been increasing steadily, and we've already kind of blown through our projections. So AngeLink is taking flight, and we are, thrilled and excited, and I'd say really shocked at the success we've had so quickly, so fast. And I think it speaks to the market really is ripe for a disruptor. And if AngeLink has better technology, a better mousetrap, mobile first, mobile centric, safe, secure, talking to women, gamification, we think we have a winning combination.
Well, I would say so. That is a lot. I mean, you've just everything from the patents to pulling this all together, having your team, staying on brand with the female team. Female empowerment is obviously just, where the world is going right now. I guess your next step is just growing, growing, growing. So what's your next step in raising more capital to enjoy this more?
So we've raised $4.5 million, and that was, sophisticated investors. We've raised $4.5 million to date. We are going to do a Series A in the coming months. Our current investors hail from, some pretty sizable companies. They're angel investors. A gentleman built a $200 million payment company called Payon. He's one of our key investors. We have another gentleman who is an angel investor who was with a very large payment company, which does 14 trillion a day in payments. He's an investor. We have a fantastic female investor, Sujan Baugh from Aim High Accelerator Fund. We'd like to get more women investors, that's for sure. But we are going to, women get 3% of venture capital. Women only have 15% of the board seats on the top board seats in the United States. So even the venture community really needs more women at the table. And so we'd love to chat with those women and men that support women for our next financing. And we will be doing a sizable Series A. The good news is we've proven our KPIs. It's kind of like a machine, I'd say a plane taking off the runway. We definitely are going to raise more money to accelerate that growth. And the capital really goes towards getting the brand awareness because the technology works. The customers are thrilled with our technology and our community building and our engagement. And we think there's always room for a number two in the market. That if we can bring that community of women, men that love women, family-centric type of community to AngeLink, we have a winning combination.
Well, and I think between your focus on women who are indomitable and obviously just listening to you, I don't think you're going to be number two for long. I think you're going to get up there and leapfrog to the number one position.
Well, I would say the biggest player in our space has done a fantastic job because, when you think about it, very few people knew about crowdfunding 10 years ago. And this company that kind of owns the market these days has been around for, I think, 12 years. And so they were the innovators, back then, bringing this idea that I would use the word, democratization of crowdfunding or being able to help people and disintermediate, people actually having a technology. It's a payment system that allows people to help each other. So they have done really a great job bringing the market to where it is today. And I think the market is so now accepting and using this as a kind of an everyday tool that certainly to bring a fresh perspective and a new brand and a lovable brand, a brand with we call it fundraising with love. That there's certainly a great opportunity for AngeLink in this space. And I would say this kind of as one of our hallmark statements of what I feel strongly about and why I started this company is that, if we can really build this community of people that care, the world needs more good. And I think everyone would agree with me on that. And we are shining the light every single day with our people, our users, helping each other, small amounts of money. Our average transaction is about $50 to $70. So it's opening up this community of people that want to help and support each other and giving them technology to do that. So that is why there's such an opportunity for global scale because of this opportunity for people to help each other. So, we are really, really excited. We think AngeLink is it's already taking off. And if we can do good and help people, it's a winning combination. We're a company that wants to, do good and do well by doing good for our shareholders and stakeholders. And that's the center of our culture here at AngeLink. And we are happy to talk to investors, that share that culture.
Well, that is just fabulous. Really looking forward to seeing you just grow and grow and grow. Thank you for taking this time in talking to us today. I think there's a lot of valuable lessons there. And I do think you are going to have a lot of partnerships out there, and there's going to be a lot of change. Certainly, there's always another natural disaster. There's economic cycles. There's people who want to get into having their own businesses. So many shifts are happening in the workforce right now that I think you're going to be a great solution. And hopefully, just even by doing this today, we'll reach more people and build that growth for you and for your users. So thank you so much. And thank you. Absolutely. Thanks, Gerry. And thank you, CityBiz listeners, for joining us. And we look forward maybe to having Gerry back and sharing a little bit more about her success.
Thank you, Julie. It's great. And a shout out to all the CityBiz listeners. You guys are an incredible community, and we're thrilled to be on today. And thanks, Julie, for making it happen.
Absolutely. Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.